Welcome to another episode of Black Atlas Goings On. My name is Kenny, aka Black Atlas, and today we are doing another recipe in the Ninja Foodi. We are going to be doing crispy Brussels sprouts with Sriracha Mayo. And so, as usual, we are going to go through the ingredients first and then go through the steps one by one. So with that being said, the first ingredient, we have 1 pound of Brussels sprouts sliced in half. Then we have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we have 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, half teaspoon of black pepper, and 2 tablespoons of Sriracha Mayo. Obviously, there are not that many ingredients at all, so let's go ahead and move on to the steps one by one. Okay, so step 1 says to place the cook and crisp basket in the pot, close the crisping lid, set temperature to 390, and select air crisp, and set temp time to 5 minutes. And that is to get it preheated, and then select start stop. And so that is preheating now. Moving on to step 2, it says, meanwhile, in a bowl, toss the Brussels sprouts with the olive oil, salt, and pepper. So let's go ahead and get that done. Brussels sprouts, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Okay, so I did toss the salt, pepper, olive oil, and Brussels sprouts. There really is not that much to do with these. These are just for a quick snack if you are into Brussels sprouts. So we'll see how they turn out because I'm not really that big on Brussels sprouts, but I'll give them a try for you. So we're going to wait until this is done preheating. We got about a minute and a half left, so I'll see you then. Okay, there's 5 seconds left here, and then it's time for the next step. And it is on cool down mode, so it is preheated. Let's go ahead and get that stopped and get it open. And it says after 5 minutes, add the Brussels sprouts to the basket. Let's go ahead and get that done. And then close the crisping lid. Select air crisp. Temperature to 390. And then set for 12 minutes. And then press start stop. And then after 6 minutes, open the lid and lift the basket and shake the Brussels sprouts around or toss them with a silicone tip tong. So I will see y'all in about 6 minutes. Okay, we are going to go ahead and pause that for a second. We are at 6 minutes. So let me grab my gloves so I can go ahead and toss these around. All right, I tossed them around, put them back in there, and let them roll for the next 6 minutes. Okay, so the 12-minute timer just finished, and let's see how they are. Okay, so they are still a little bit squishy, and the direction says you can put them in for up to 3 more minutes. So let's go ahead and get that done. 390 for 3 minutes. and start. And I will see y'all in 3 minutes. Okay, so the timer just went off and they are nice and crispy. So the last step says, when cooking is complete, remove the Brussels sprouts from basket and then toss with Sriracha Mayo and serve. So let's go ahead and get these in this bowl and get that Sriracha Mayo and get them tossed. So I am going to use an aluminum pan to toss these in the Sriracha Mayo so I can just throw the pan away when it's done. So I have the Sriracha Mayo. Let's go ahead, get that on there. And then I will get a spoon to toss them with. Let's get them tossed. And here is what they look like. Tossed in the Sriracha Mayo. So let's go ahead and get a fork and get that taste test in. Definitely nice and crispy. Really good. You can taste the salt and pepper coming through. The Sriracha Mayo has a really good taste. It blends well. Those are actually really good. I could get down with those. And not that many ingredients. Brussels sprouts, olive oil, salt, pepper, and Sriracha Mayo. And those are delicious. They got a nice little kick to them from the Sriracha Mayo, but you can definitely taste the salt and pepper coming through. So they have really good flavor. Especially if you're not big on Brussels sprouts, I would definitely say give these a try. They are amazing. Now, with that being said, thank you for watching. My name is Kenny, aka Black Atlas, and this has been Brussels sprouts with Sriracha Mayo in the Ninja Foodi. And make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything to do that. And make sure you share so that way we can go ahead and get my face out there in front of a bunch of other faces. And with that being said, once again, thank you for watching, and I will catch y'all on the flip side.